Hi everybody, welcome to A Cross Call Tarot. This is Melody. This is a reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of September. We're going to start the September monthly readings already. It's that time. It usually takes about 2 weeks because I have another job and I also have some things going on in my life and a little bit of fun activities that I have. So it takes a little bit of time to put out the monthly videos because I like to take my time with you guys and try to give the best that I can as far as explanations, okay? So I figured for the month of September, I would mix it up a little bit like I've been trying to do every month. The first month I used the fairies, last month I used the psychic tarot. This month I'm gonna bring out some stuff that I've had for a while, including a deck that my twin gave me when he first opened his eyes to me. Not awakened, I mean opened his eyes and actually saw me, because I've known him for 20 plus years and he's like looked right through me or right past me. And then when he finally took notice of me, he actually embarrassed me a little bit, but we laugh about it now whenever we talk. We're in separation right now, so, but whenever we do talk, we sit and laugh about it, because I guess at that point in time, I was a little bit upset with him for ousting me, but now I'm okay with it. We think it's kind of hilarious. So, alright, enough chitter chatter. We're going to start by, we're going to check in on the energies. I love these cards. I'm so addicted to them. These are the Energy Oracles by Sandra Ann Taylor. And they're simply beautiful. I mean, I just couldn't ask for a better card deck. So we're going to check in on, we're going to do what the energies are coming towards the sign of Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and if Venus was in Virgo when you were born. We're going to check and see what kind of energies is coming at the end of the month. It's the beginning of September and throughout September. I'll try to take one card for each week. So these are the energies coming at the end of August, beginning of September, and then one card for every week. So it'll be like, I'll try to take like 4 cards, just an overall energy for the month of September for the sign of Virgo. If you would like to know where your planets are at the time you were born, you can Google it. Google free natal chart. I love Google. And as long as you know the time and the place and your birth date, you can put it in, all the information, and you will know exactly where the planets were when you were born. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest on the table. By all means, no, I don't want to hurt anybody or trigger something that don't need to be triggered. If you would like a more personal reading, you can contact me at acrosscall@gmail.com, or in the lower right hand corner of my channel you can see there's a couple of tags there. One's for my Facebook page, Sacred Circle of the Crows, and the other one's for my PayPal link, which is where the donations go. So if you would like a more personal reading, you can contact me at on the Sacred Circle of the Crows Facebook page, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Alright, so spirit, guides, angels, I ask you to bring forth clear and precise messages. Use me as the channel to get these messages out for the sign of Virgo for the month of September. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, please. Thank you and blessed be. Alright, sign of Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Alright, So I found that if I spread them out and pick them, it saves the hassle of the jumpers, because sometimes I get like a lot of them, and to me sometimes it's just too many, especially when I'm only looking for a specific amount of cards. So for the month of Virgo, for the month of September, the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the excuse me? What is the energies for the end of August? Okay. So the first card that popped out was, it's called Walking Away. So you're going to be walking away from something that no longer serves your highest good. Okay. That's the keywords on the card. The number is 27. I know you guys can barely see that. Let me see if I can show you that. It's number 27. There you go. Number 27. And 2s and 7s, well, it adds up to a 9. And 9s are about solitude, and they're also about the end of a cycle. So Virgos, the energy at the end of the month is you're going to be walking away from something that no longer serves your highest good. We don't know what that is until we bust out the cards. Okay, so that's for the end of August going into the first week of September. All right, can we have 3 more cards? Might as well take 4 for the month. Okay, so the next card is Contract. It's number 6. It's called Contract. Okay. So far we got Walking Away and Contract. Contract is about anything. It could be a soul contract. It could be a work contract. It could be signing a contract. So far on the board, it looks like I'm going to be walking away from a contract, but I'm not being specific yet because we're going to clarify. Okay. So that would be like, I don't know, the 1st or 2nd week of September. Okay. So the next card is, it's number 40. And it's the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Now, the 6th chakra is your 3rd eye chakra, as you can see in his 3rd eye. Okay, so that would be the 2nd week of September. And let's see. Okay, I'm going to do one more card for the overall energy. Okay, so now we got the Sun. When the Sun is about things being illuminated, it's also about abundance. In every aspect of your life. It's joy, happiness. It also can relate to your solar plexus and your sacral chakra, because one's orange and one's yellow, both colors of the sun. Your solar plexus is where your life force energy comes from. Your sacral chakra is where your joy and your happiness and your sacred sexuality comes from. So that's good. So we got a 9 and 11. 9, that's 20. Yes, that adds up to a 20. 20s are comes down to a 2. And 2s are about decisions, and they're also about partnerships. Okay. Alright, so that's enough of the energy cards. We can, if you'd like, I can read them. But I think I'm just going to let that ride. Alright, so I'm going to bust out. These are the cards that my twin gave me right after, I'll say probably about, I don't know, like maybe a month and a half after I started to, well, actually we wasn't even really talking. He just noticed and then he left. He like disappeared, and then he come back and he ousted me at work and then gave me these cards. These are the Egyptian Tarot. They are I'm not reading the reversals either because it's a general reading. If you would like reversals read, that would be in a more personal reading. If it wasn't a general reading, I'd be alright with that. But this, the Egyptian Tarot is by Silvana Alasia. But this is what the box looks like. Not really for sure. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, Silvania Alasia. Alright, so we're going to shuffle and see what cards come out. And then maybe do a little clarifying. Anybody know anything about Egyptians? First of all, Egyptians are, they worshipped cats. As a matter of fact, they worshipped them so much that if you killed or harmed a cat, they actually sentenced you to death. So, while I'm going to use these Egyptian cards for the September monthly readings, I also got out my mystical kitties. I'll show you the back of them, so they're all loaded with kitties to go with the Egyptian cards because, like I said, the Egyptians worshipped cats. So I figured it'd be a nice touch. I considered putting the kitties in the October readings because, you know, cats and Halloween, you know, witches, all that kind of stuff. But I thought that they would be better suited with the Egyptians, seeing how Egyptians pretty much worship them. Alright, so with that being said, spirit guides, angels, can you bring forth 6 cards? 6 cards for the month of September for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so the 6th chakra by Archangel Metatron, your 3rd eye chakra, I'm seeing that, well, like I said, it's your 3rd eye chakra, so there's some kind of possibility of, like a psychic connection possibly, or maybe you are very psychic, or maybe your angels are speaking to you through your 3rd eye. Alright, so what I might do is just go ahead and clarify these energy cards, and then maybe just do some double clarifying with the kitty cards. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to work them in, but we're going to do something with them. I'm sure I'll find something to do with them. Alright, so so we're going to start with the end of the month, the beginning of September energy card, which is walking away. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I really need to set up a better system here. Okay, so we're going to clarify them cards. Alright, so can we clarify the walking away card? What is meant by that? Okay. Alright, so the first card that popped out was the Knight of Pentacles, okay, which is extremely slow moving energy. Even though it shows the horse reared up, he's still not taking off. Okay. And then the seven, or yeah, the next card that popped out was the Seven of Swords. Okay. So, and then the last card that popped out was the Queen of Wands. Okay. So, first of all, the Knight of Pentacles, if it doesn't mean a middle-aged person, it really does, the Knight really does mean movement. But Pentacles is an earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay? This is for a reading for Virgo. So, what are you walking away from? Some kind of slow-moving energy that is causing some shadiness or some sneakiness, or because that's what the Seven of Swords is about. Swords is about logic, reason, and communication. Maybe somebody's talking smack, or maybe somebody's just plain out being sneaky or shady. And then the Queen of Wands is the last one. I don't know if I showed that to you, but the Queen of Wands is the last card that popped out. So that tells me the Queen of Wands, and she has her back towards the Knight and the Swords. Okay, well, Queen of Wands can represent Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. None of these have to be a label. These are just the energies that are being carried. So to me, that tells me that walking away from something that no longer serves you is you're walking away from the shadiness, the talk, the smack. Even though the Knight does look like he's walking, like he's headed into it, the Queen has her back to it. She's like, I don't want to hear it. I don't care. You know, I have better things to do with my life. I'm very passionate about my life. I'm very creative with my life. I'm very intuitive. I'm very spiritual. So if I was to say it, I would say it's a feminine, because we got a feminine on the card as well. So to me, it's the feminine energy that's walking away from some kind of slow movement. Slow movement that may seem shady, or somebody might be talking some crap or along them lines. Okay, so I think I figured out how I'm going to do this. Using the Kitty Tarots, we are going to double clarify what these cards mean. So using the Kitty Tarots, angels, guides, spirit, can we have some double clarification on the walking away card and what came forth? Double clarification. And these are energies that you're going out of August and into September with. So you're definitely walking away from something, some kind of crap. Maybe something's going on at work, because Pentacles can relate to everything here in the 3D world. Okay. So maybe you're walking away from somebody talking crap at work, trying to dish you, or maybe they're being shady and trying to stab you in the back, but you know better, because the Queen on the card is definitely smiling, and it looks like she's holding her hand out like, wait, you know, I don't need this. I'm a better person. I'm creative. I'm passionate about things. Alright, so double clarify what's kitty cards. Alright, so can we get some clarity on the walking away card and the 3 cards that popped out of the, I'm just going to spread them out. Alright. Alright, so we got the walking away energy card with the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So can we get some more clarity, please? They're upside down. Alright, so the Tower popped out. The Tower card popped out. So that tells me that the universe is going to shake things up a bit. They're going to rock your foundation. And they're going to make you see, like, they're going to force a change upon you. Okay? Some kind of a decision possibly. Or they're definitely going to force some kind of change on you. Because it is the Tower card. Okay? And that's what that means. It means that the universe is coming in to shake your foundation up. But there's a reason for that. Alright, so let's see what else comes out. The Five of Earth. Okay, so Earth, like I said, is, Pentacles. That's Earth. So that's what representative of Earth. So, the Five of Earth is about being left outside in the cold. And if you look at the kitty on this card, put this down here. If you look at the kitty on this card, he is sitting out in the cold. He's got snow on his back. He's looking on the inside. It's looks like there's other kitties in there, and there's a plate of food. You know what I mean? Like, he is definitely left out in the cold. Okay, so that could be why you got the walking away card. Somebody walked away from you perhaps and left you out in the cold, and that's why the universe is coming in to shake the foundation. Okay, and the next card that popped out was the Ace of C, which is the Ace of Cups. Okay, so of course aces are about new beginnings, and aces are also about self, because we are one, and C is related to cups. So it's like there's a new emotional beginning coming. That's why the Tower is happening and the feeling of being left out in the cold. So somebody walked away and was being shady. Okay? So the universe is going to come in and basically shake the foundation. And even though you are left out in the cold for some reason, you are going to have a new emotional beginning. But first you got to walk away from things that no longer serve you. And if you don't, the universe is going to come in and rock your world. Okay? So what are you going to walk away from? The shadiness, the self, like, wanting to stab somebody in the back, or the sneakiness. Okay, so basically that's what I'm getting for the energy. So you're gonna have to walk away from this, or the universe is gonna force it. Okay, the universe is gonna force the change. They're gonna force you to walk away. They're gonna force you to make that choice. Okay, so that's beautiful. We're gonna set them to the side. Alright, so we are going to go next. We're going to clarify the contract card. Okay, so we're going to spread these out. Alright, so clarify the contract card for the month of September for the sign of Virgo. Okay, so we get to Nine of Pentacles. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles is all about possibly of self-employment. Nines are about solitude, and Pentacles are all about your anything here in the 3D world, your career, your house, your family, everything, your money. But nines are about solitude. So this tells me one thing, that you could be self-employed, could be a contract of self-employment. Okay, maybe the universe, this is part of your soul contract. Okay, let's get another clarifier and see what's up with that. The Eight of Wands. Okay, so the Eight of Wands is about Wands is about action. Wands is also about spirit. So, and wands is, or the 8 is again about universal change, as we've seen here in the last section with the tower. Okay. So yes, the tower is going to happen, and it's going to bring the universal change in. It's going to bring the money flow in from the, maybe you started your own business, and it's going to bring in that that influx of money that you've been working really hard to do. Okay. And maybe you're going to sign a contract with somebody, or maybe you had this contract before you even was incarnated down here to go and open up your own business. Okay. But the universe is coming in, and they're bringing the change. Okay. I see that in the Tower card. So we're going to pick another one. The 7 of Cups. Okay. Now the 7 of Cups is about procrastinating about a decision, and it is also about having many options. So that could be why you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. Maybe you're walking away from options that is in front of you, or you're procrastinating about making a choice. Okay. And the universe is going to come in and be like, well, it's time. Okay. So and this also could be that one of your options is a contract with somebody. I'm going to read that contract card. Something's telling me I should read that. There's a message in there for somebody. Okay, partnership, legal commitment. This card shows a contract in the background ready to be signed, indicating a committed connection of some sort. This union may be a business deal, a sale of a home, a new job, or even commitment in marriage. Whatever the connection, this card is more than a casual agreement. It's usually something that requires a document that's binding, at least for the time being. The scales of justice also indicate that if a legal action is underway, it is likely to turn out in your favor. This card shines a light on potential new opportunities, so remain aware and receptive to what may be coming your way. Okay? Absolutely. Because the universe is bringing something. They're definitely bringing an option. Maybe the option is to sign a contract with somebody, or maybe just a sign a contract in your self-employment. Okay. All right. So we are going to go back to the kitty tarot, if I can find where I put them. Shuffle them up a bit. Alright, so now we're going to clarify again. Oh, there's a card flipped over. The 4 of Earth. Alright, so the 4 of Earth is all about having, like, being a little bit stingy or setting on your funds and not willing to share it. Okay? So, yeah, that kind of makes sense. And you have the many options, so yeah. Okay, so that could be a specific message for somebody that popped over in the deck. Alright, so we'll take this one. Consequences. It's a number 11. 11. Let me think about that for a second. Consequences. Okay, so yeah, we got consequences. So yes, there is consequences to your action, to whether or not you sign this contract. Okay, look to your actions and assess what their long-term consequences may be. Are you making responsible and ethical choices? Are you paying attention to where you're headed? Be careful that you do not pick up unwanted entanglements that will complicate things or hinder your progress. Be aware that the things are begun influencing their ultimate outcome. Okay? Well, that kind of makes sense with the very first card with walking away, okay? So be careful. Be careful. You have many options, and there could be consequences to the options that you pick, okay? So I believe that that's what the message was supposed to be that come across. All right. And then we got the fire kitten. Okay. So we are going to check that out. I haven't used these cards too many times. I've played with them a little bit, but I really haven't brought them out into a reading. So, okay, curiosity is setting you ablaze with enthusiasm for new projects and pleasures. And we see that with the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Chalices, or Cups rather. Today's discoveries offer opportunity for future growth as you acquire new skills and explore new passions without expectations or preconceptions. Don't be afraid to get burned a little in the process. Changes how you will grow and learn. Okay? So yes, don't be afraid of the changes that's coming. Okay. So one more card. Sky Queen. Alright, I believe that the sky cards are swords. So, yeah, because sea's water. Earth is pentacles. Yeah. And then fire. Alright, so the Sky Queen. Okay. And if you look at the card, you can see that the cat is up in a tree. And it looks like she's observing everything. Okay. So, what this tells me is that there's... And the one thing about the sky energy is it's the same as the swords energy. It's about what we think, and it's about how we communicate. So this tells me that the Sky Queen she's brutally honest. There's no two ways about it, okay? So, and we got the consequences and the Sky Queen. So basically that tells me there is consequences to the way you communicate to somebody, or there could be consequences to the truth be told, okay? Consequences to the action or the option that you pick. If you pick the truth, I don't really see anything ever coming bad out of the truth, okay? Ever coming bad out of the truth. Nothing. So, so the truth is you got many options. And there's going to be consequences to the action that you take. So be careful of the choice that you make. Because the universe is coming in to make a change. They're offering you something. Something along the lines of maybe a contract, like I said, with self-employment. Maybe a contract with somebody else. Maybe a contract with the Sky Queen energy. But some kind of truth is coming out about it. Alright. Move on to the 6th chakra. Alright, so 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. What messages do you have about that 6th chakra? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. The 6 of Wands. And the 2 of Swords. Okay. Alright, so 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. He is, okay, it's about the 3rd eye. That's for sure. Clarity of thought, personal vision. Okay. This is a very powerful Archangel Metatron, brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra or 3rd eye, which is the center devoted to insight and clear thought. Okay. When this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective towards broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning for you or on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. So this is September reading. So this is what's going to happen. And it doesn't surprise me because you got the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and a Two of Swords. So this tells me that the Queen of Pentacles, the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, has victory over indecision. Okay? What's the decision about? Having many options. About a contract. Maybe you want to sign a contract with somebody. Maybe you want to sign a contract with the Queen of Pentacles. Or maybe you're the Queen of Pentacles and you want to sign a contract with the Queen of Wands. I'm just putting it out there. But yes, I see that. I see that there is victory over an indecision. And the reason why is because your third eye or your third eye is open. And it doesn't surprise me with the Queen of Pentacles because she's very grounded. She's very enlightened. She's very focused in the material world as well as the spiritual world. Okay, she has the best of both worlds. It looks like she has some kind of flower in her hand. I really can't make it out what it is. But what gets me is that the sun is shining behind her, which tells me she has some kind of illumination coming in, okay? Which, again, the illumination is some kind of messages that you're receiving through your third eye that's getting victory over some kind of indecision, okay? Beautiful cards. And this is like probably around the middle of September, I'm guessing. The energy could go longer, I'm just saying. Alright, so we're going to double clarify here and see what else is coming out. The Strength card. So the reason why the Queen of Pentacles is getting victory over indecision is because she's tapping into her inner strength. She knows that she has control over what she feels and what she thinks and her spiritual side. She's able to tame her spiritual side and find the inner strength and the power within to overcome and get victory over indecision. I love this card. Look how pretty that is. There's actually bluebirds sitting on the cat. Okay, and bluebirds are a sign of your loved ones being with you. So that could very well be too that your loved ones are in the spiritual world now and they are with you, giving you messages and helping you find the strength to move forward and overcome obstacles. Okay, so the next card, I love this card. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. They're so funny too. I'm a cat person. I have 3 now. Well, 2 now, but I did have 3. I had a cat that I can't think of the word I want to use. But what happens is the SPCA comes and finds these homeless cats, and they take them and they fix them, and then they drop them back off where they found them, and they clip the top of their ears. So it's called feral kitty. That's what it is, a feral kitty. They clip the top of their ears so that they know they're already fixed, so they don't re-pick them back up. Well, one just landed in my residence. I will say probably around the beginning of springtime. So I don't know why I'm telling you that, but anyways. So now I'm down to 2 cats because my familiar got hit by a car last week. Yes, it was hard to overcome. It triggered some things, which I guess apparently was meant to be. I had a dream 3 years ago that it was going to happen, so I knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time, but still, when something's taken away from you and you don't have the chance to get closure, it hurts like hell. Alright, so next we're going to move on to another clarification card. And we got the Nine of Earth again, which is the Nine of Pentacles. So that tells me, like I said, you are, it's a sign of being in solitude, of course, but it's also the sign of starting your own business or being self-employed. So the Queen of Pentacles, and you got this for the second time, because I think the last time you got it in the Egyptians, where right there, the Nine of Pentacles on the contract card. So the contract could be spiritual. Maybe you have a spiritual contract with somebody, okay? Maybe you have, there's a spiritual contract, or maybe there's literally some kind of an actual contract with somebody. But anyways, the Nine of Pentacles is about being self-employed. So the Queen of Pentacles found the strength to get victory over an indecision that she was having from having too many options, I'm sure, about her self-employment. Should I run with the self-employment? Should I open up my own spiritual business and go with it? Or should I not? Basically is what I'm feeling. And we got the Nine of Fire. Okay. So fire is wands. And the 9 is again, solitude. There's a lot of 9s in this card, in this reading. So 9s are Virgo. It's in the 9th month, September. So that could be clarity that this is energy definitely coming in September. But anyways, yes, the Queen of Pentacles, this Queen energy, has got victory over an indecision she was having about being self-employed. And it was challenges. It's like another challenge. There's always another challenge. And she found the strength to pick up that 1-1 and move forward from it. Okay? So that's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The 9 of Fire can also represent past lives too. Maybe that's why the contract card's here. Okay, maybe you have a contract in a past life that needs to be fulfilled, and it's just another challenge that you brought forth into this life. Just putting it out there. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that it's a possibility. Okay, but the 9 of Fire is all about overcoming all of them challenges. Okay. The more you overcome and you still are pushing forward, it doesn't matter. You still have the strength to push forward, even though you've had challenge after challenge and indecision after indecision. You still have the strength to move forward into that self-employment and get victory over it. Through being through your third eye chakra, like messages that you're getting. Maybe it's a spiritual business, like I said, because this all landed on the 6th chakra, your third eye. Maybe you're opening up your own psychic business. Maybe I just did my YouTube channel. I think I started it in March. I'm not even for sure, but I'm just saying maybe that's your new business. I'm trying to get a couple other things off the ground as well, but I'm just saying, I mean, that's what I'm seeing. It could be a spiritual business that you're trying to get started. And, you know, it may have been a contract that you had from before you became incarnated down here. Maybe this contract was etched in the spirit world. Okay? Alright, so moving on to the last card of the month, which is the Sun. I'm just going to spread these cards out right here, since all the other cards are done. so that we can pick a few. Alright, so give me 3 cards. Let's take 3 cards for clarity. 3 cards. So we got the 2 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. Okay. So we're going to read the Sun card and see what the message is. We'll pull these down here for a second. I'm going to take a gander at them. Again, a 9 and a 2 and a 7 adds up to a 9 too. So lots of 9s. So this is pretty significant. Like I said, this is for the sign of Virgo, which is in a nice month. So, okay. New beginnings and great creativity. Absolutely, because we had back here the 9 of Pentacles twice, and once on the contract card and once on the Archangel card. So, okay. The sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card portends blessings in your own life as well. Just as the sun nurtures the earth, bringing new life in the spring and summer, this is your time for a new beginning. The onset of a nurturing new light in your life. The light of divine inspiration and personal growth. Right? We see that with the 9 of Pentacles and the Archangel. This card often marks a time of great creativity, bringing the culmination of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby or the writing or publication of a book. Okay? I'm going to stop there because remember, you was going to be self-employed, and you had the contract card, which maybe you're going to be signing a contract with a book company or a record label, or you know, maybe something important, and you got your inspiration through your third eye. Okay, to start that, to become self-employed. Or even the birth of a new you. Now is the time to put your energy into expressing your truth and vision. Of course, we've seen that with the Queen of Swords. Visualize the light of the divine love pouring into your heart and mind like the rays of the sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant blessings. See the future you want to create and know that the sun is shining on your intentions now. Right? Then we have that with the Archangels. The Archangel. Put contract there and then walk away. But you got to walk away from indecision and the shadiness to get it. Okay? I think I got the 8 of Wands twice too. Let me think. Let me see. Maybe not. Or there's going to be consequences to your action because you are in a contract. Okay? Alright, so the 2 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. Okay? Well, the 2 of Wands is, like I said, Wands are about action. So to me, somebody's deciding to take action. Okay? The 7 of Wands is about feeling the need to having to defend yourself. One, feeling the need of defensiveness or having to defend themselves. Somebody's going to take action in defending themselves. And the 9 of Swords is about unfounded fear. It's about worry. It's about staying up late night, dreading things. Things that are unfounded. It's all in your head. It's not exactly what you feel it is or should be. It's not really bad. It's unfounded. It's unfocused. So, no wonder you feel that you have to defend yourself, okay? Because you got this fear. What is your fear? Alright, so we're going to clarify. 2 of Wands, the Empress, 7 of Wands, the Floating Cat, and 9 of Swords. Fire King. Okay, so put these two decks to the side here. Alright, so we got the Empress. Now the Empress is nurturing, she's mother-like, she's got a full open heart, she's grounded, she's intuitive, she's beautiful and loving, and she's also a nurturer, and she also, if you look, she's like has a bunch of kitties there, like it's all about birth and rebirth. Maybe somebody's gonna have a baby because the sun is the birth of a new project. Maybe somebody's gonna have a baby, or maybe there's gonna be maybe somebody's gonna come up with a new idea for something and give birth to a new idea. Okay, I'm deciding to give birth to a new idea. Okay, so then we got the floating cat, which is the hangman. Okay, so the hangman is about seeing things from a different perspective, enlightenment, getting spiritual messages, and it's also a card of stagnation. Okay, so no wonder somebody it feels the need to have to defend themselves, because they are stumped, they are stuck. Okay, what are they stuck in? The birth of a new project, birth of something new. Okay, so then the last card that popped out was the Fire King. Okay, fire is representative of wands. So the Fire King is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. It just, that's what the fire energy is. But I'm feeling a very, very passionate energy. But I'm also at the same time feeling an aggressive energy, because you got the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Wands around it. Okay, so they're feeling possibly passionate about a new project, but they're scared, or they're fearful of the birth of it, about taking action to bring it forth. So they're a little defensive on being stuck. Like, why are they stuck? What's the reason why they're stuck? Cannot tell you. But I'm going to say, if the Fire King isn't representative of somebody, by the way, there it is, I'll show it to you. If the Fire King isn't representative of somebody, the Fire King is very creative, he's very passionate, he's very loving, very he's passionate, but yet he doesn't exactly show his emotions, not like the King of Cups does. Okay, but he is passionate. So I'm going to say that possibly the Fire King has unfounded fear about the Empress, about wanting to take action, possibly to go forward. Okay, so the new project could be maybe coming together as a couple. Maybe that's what the contract card's about. But so you have to walk away from something that no longer serves you. You have to walk away from that stagnation feeling, okay, in order to bring about this universal abundance. And if you look, remember I said 27 was the very first card coming into coming into September, the 9th month, the Virgo. Just putting it out there. Alright, so we're going to put them aside. Alright, and we are going to We're going to get some spirit messages. Spirit messages. What messages do you have for the sign of Virgo for the month of September concerning... We're going to pull out these energy cards again. Okay. Concerning these energy cards, what messages do you have for the sign of Virgo concerning the energy that the Virgos have for the month of September? The walking away, the contract, the sixth chakra, and the sun. We are going to get a couple of spirit messages for each card for the sign of Virgo for the month of September. Okay. These are Wisdom of the Oracles by Colette Baron Reed, by the way. I don't know how well you can see them. Alright, so we're going to spread them out and see what messages come forth. Alright. First, we're going to do the walking away card. What message do you have for the walking away card, Spirit? The tribe. Okay, but it's in reverse. Okay. And it is a number 8. 8s are about changes. Okay. So I am going to... We can read this. I don't have a problem with reading any particular messages. I do know that the tribe represents your soul family, or your tribe here is in your family here on earth. Let's see. Alright. So, community, belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. Okay? Those are the keywords. So, it's in protection. Beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. Absolutely. That's clarifying the walk away card. How do you dim your light or change yourself so others will accept you in the tribe? Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within the larger role? We seen that in the beginning with the Seven of Swords. Somebody being shady and sneaky. Okay? Now is the time to assess your willingness to be real. Stand tall. Be you. Authenticity is true self-expression and the only way to empower yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to make. Making yourself small bears too high a cost. Consequences, right? There will be consequences. Where's it at here? Right here, the consequence card. There will be consequences. Alright, so give me another card, Spirit. Soulmates, okay? And it's in reverse as well. So, walking away from making yourself small. Step into your power. Okay, and soulmates adds up to a 5. It's a 41. Okay. Harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. But it's in protection. An important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve your well-being enter into this dynamic so you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not, why did he or she do this to me, but rather, what is the gift in this? Look into this mirror. You will only be changed for the better. Say one more card. Co-create. And it is a number 40. So we got 2 40s on the board. 2 4s. This is a number 40. It's called co-create. And it's in protection mode as well. Alright. And then that'll be the last one I pull for that. We're going to read it. 40. Oh, it's the one right before soulmates. Creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, and manifestation. You are trying too hard to create all that you desire without the nurturing, vital force of spirit. Perhaps you are in a creative slump, suffering writer's block, facing a monumental task, but unable to decide on your first step. We've seen that too with the indecision card. But you're going to get victory over that, okay, by walking away from it. So you just avoid doing anything. Does this word overwhelmed apply to you right now? Why do you think it all has to come down to you? Inspiration means the drawing in of divine guidance. You must tap into spirit, not simply yourself. Ask spirit for inspiration. Two minds are greater than one. So co-create with your divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with spirit. Inspiration will flow through you as soon as you get out of your own way. Absolutely, because look, we got the 6th chakra card, and it come up upright. So that's beautiful. So walk away from things that no longer serve you. Okay? Say, what can I do to get out of this slump? Okay? So that makes perfect sense. Perfect sense, Virgo. Okay, so the next card we're going to check into is contract. So what's contract? What else can you tell us about the contract? Go the distance. And it's the number 47. It adds up to an 11. Alright? So, Spirit's telling you to go the distance. Let's see. We're going to read that one too. And essential meanings is endurance, strength, and the long haul. Well, we've seen that. You had the strength card pop out already. Where's it at in here? The Tower, consequences, Sky Queen. There we go. The strength card with the blue birds on it. Yep. Okay. So you do have the strength to go the distance, to make the effort, to do what you got to do. Okay. So the Oracle's message is to bring your dream to life. You must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. We've seen that too, where the King of Fire landed on the fear card. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance and strength and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles, right? With the Sun card. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Alright, another card. Tick-tock. It's a number 30, and it's in protection mode. Alright, number 30. Alright. Timeless, divine timing, immeasurable time. You have been feeling as if the clock is ticking and gotten a little nervous that your dreams are taking too long to manifest. There is nothing to fear. You will never run out of time for the important things. The miracles that are yours and yours alone can't be missed. Isn't that amazing? You're in such capable hands with guides and angels hovering in the invisible spaces, ensuring that your journey will be filled with all sorts of goodies. Let your anxiety be gently dispelled by your faith. Spirit will never deny you your highest good. All is yours in divine, appropriate timing. Relax. Okay? We've seen that with the Sun card and with the Empress card. Something good is about to manifest, but you've got to walk away from that feeling of not fitting in, okay? Because you do fit in. You have a contract with somebody, okay? So, tick-tock, divine timing. So the contract is going to be fulfilled, but in divine timing, okay? So continue to make the effort to manifest your abundance. Manifesting that self-employment, possibly. Manifesting that the money that I seen in them cards, and them pentacle cards, okay? So we have, this is number 5. It's called Orphaned. It's new to me. I don't think I've ever had it before, much less in the protection position. Alright, so number 5. A sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognize that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. But it is in protection mode. We've seen that with walking away, that you feel like you don't fit in. Okay, so protection. The shadow side of this card speaks of the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. Right? We've seen this with the tribe and the soulmates card. Okay? It is time to address the unhealthy alliances you formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you. Let it. That could be why you got the Tower card. Where's that? This card. That could be why you got the Tower card on the walking away. Because the universe is going to come in and be like, look, you know, divine timing's now. Hello. So, yes, the universe did not abandon you. You still are going to get your contract. But you got to keep going for the long haul. Find the strength, the inner strength, to keep pushing forward, because there's a reason for it. Divine timing is at hand. You're not abandoned. You didn't get abandoned by your soul family. It's the contract is coming, but in divine timing. Alright, so we're going to clarify the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Then we're going to get some goddess messages on them, and then we're going to go right into some love reading, because this video is already over an hour long. Alright, so messages about 6th chakra. Time to go, but in reverse. Okay, so we're going to read that. It's a number 45, another 9. 45. Endings, completion, walk away from something because there's nothing else to learn or experience. Okay, so we got another card of walking away from something. Even if it appears that you've reached the end of the line and all is lost, it isn't. You're in a situation that will resurface again later. So consider this a break rather than an ending. Destiny is in charge here. We've seen that. We've seen that with the divine timing card that popped out. You lose nothing and gain everything when you surrender to that fact. Your soul knows that your destiny is unfolding with perfect timing and synchronicity. Your small self has doubts, but that is natural, as it doesn't have the map of your destiny. The soul does. Spirit loves you. Trust that. Okay? What card was in here about? I could have swore there was a card in here about I don't know. Anyways, we're going to pull a couple more cards on this one. Time for a nap. And it's number 24. This is a new one too. I've not seen this one yet. And it's in protection mode. 24. Rest, rejuvenation, renewal, temporary non-action, allowing dreams to rise. Remember, we've seen that the Hanged Man right here, the floating cat. time for a nap. So basically, it's the hangman. Alright, so let's read the protection message here. Oh, wait a minute, wrong card. I lost my page. I was right, back in the 20s. Okay. You're a human being, not a human doing. It is possible you're suffering from workaholism. We've seen that with the 2 Nine of Pentacles that popped out. Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everyone, to be there for everyone, or to go, go, go until you can't barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects. But now you are an empty well and have no reserves for other or for yourself. Don't let your ego keep you going full speed when your body and spirit need rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend a possibly illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you take a break. Do it now. Perfect. Take a break and listen to the messages that are coming through your third eye chakra. Chaos and conflict. And of course it'd have to show up upright. It's a number 33, which also adds up to a 6. Alright, so we're going to read that one. It's like, if I would have to associate that card with somebody, I'd have to associate it with the 5 of Wands. Oh my, I just flung cards everywhere. Yes, it's all about chaos and conflict and, you know, just... Alright, pick up my cards because I just flung them everywhere. Alright, so we're going to read it because I've been reading them all. Might as well finish. 33. Alright. Disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well. As you become unmoored by it, scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes and chaos leads to reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than just one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than be understood. Right? So it's like the Tower card. Like the Tower, the universe is going to come in and shake you up and make you find the strength to in the midst of the conflict. I don't even know where it's at right now. I flung them everywhere, so they're all messed up. Alright, so take some time, chill out, listen to the spirit, because they're speaking to you through your third eye about what to do about this chaos and conflict. If you don't take the time to rest, there could definitely be some consequences. Alright, so the last card we're going to do is the Sun. Alright, what wisdom do you have about the Sun, Spirit? Poised. Beautiful. Number 48. So number 48, Poised. Being ready, bringing something to the light, being at your best, confidence. Absolutely. You can be assured that you're ready for anything right now. That's why the Sun card's there. You know what you need to. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. Absolutely. Clarifying the sun, right? You are definitely ready because you've walked away from things that no longer served you. Right, so this is number 3. It's in protection mode. It's called Between Worlds. Sorry you guys can't really see that. But it looks like it's a flamingo that's in 2 different worlds, like a darkness and a light side. Because the back end of the flamingo is like all dark and cloudy, and the front is all beautiful aqua and colored. Let's see. I don't know how well you guys can see that. See what I mean about the flamingo being all dark and yeah. Okay. Alright, so that's number 3. Transitions, not being quite out of one transition and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness to no man's land. In your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping that you too will be successful. When this symbol appears, it reminds you that sometimes the path to your prosperity is a gamble. Win or lose, you can learn much from what comes of your wager. It's a good time to bet on your skills and talents in new and different arenas. Remain curious, and with the right combination of timing and luck, you will stumble upon something golden that will be unlike anything you've known before. Oh, well, that's a prosperity message. Sorry. Protection message. Be mindful of your expectations. This is not a time for guarantee. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what Spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. Absolutely, because you're poised and ready for it. So let go. Walk away from the control of things. Walk away from things that no longer serve your highest good. Alright, so the last card is the Thinker. So, and it's a number 44. So this tells me that somebody's sitting and contemplating something. What are you sitting and contemplating? You're stuck in between something. You're contemplating because things aren't manifesting the way you would like them to manifest. Well, listen. And this is what from my own personal experience, okay? When things don't manifest the way you want, or things don't manifest that you want, that should just tell you, and I'm speaking for myself as well, the universe has something better for you. That's why it's not manifesting the way you think it should. Okay? So, and they do, because this is all on the Sun card. You're poised, you're ready, but you're stuck. You're in between the worlds. And you're thinking about that. You're thinking like, okay, am I going to get it? What's going on here? Why is it taking so long? Divine timing, my loves. Divine timing. We're still in that divine timing mode. Okay. So we're going to get some goddess messages. And then we're going to get some, everybody loves love. So we're going to get some love messages too. Alright, so goddesses, what messages do you have for the sign of Virgo for the month of September? What messages do you have for the sign of Virgo for the month of September? Sign of Virgo for the month of September. Put these to the side over here. Sign of Virgo for the month of September. We'll take 4 messages. Alright. Goddesses, what messages do you have? Okay, and this is, let's see how well you can see these now. Try to get them in the screen. Alright, this is P-E-L-E. Don't know how to pronounce it. Divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? That could be why we had all them fire cards. Alright. Another one. Mary Magdalene. Unconditional love. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Divine passion, unconditional love. Beautiful cards. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Absolutely. We've seen that with the oh, where's it at back here? With the third eye chakra meditation. Archangel Metatron. Okay, there's your inner wisdom. Alright, one more card, and then we're going to move on to the love cards. Okay. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Those are awesome cards. Awesome, awesome cards. So basically it goes along with some of these other cards in here, like the tribe, to walk away from, you know, that self-doubt, that feeling of not fitting in, and go the distance, and divine timing, listen to your inner wisdom, and the contract. The contract could be about love. I mean, and listen to your inner wisdom with the sixth chakra. You're poised, you're ready. Expect miracles with the sun card. Absolutely. Beautiful messages, goddesses. Alright, so next we're going to move on to some love messages. Let me find my goddess cards here. Alright, so romance angels. We're going to take 4 romance angel cards, and then we'll clarify with the twin flame mystic moon oracle cards. Alright, so for the month of August, for the month of September, for the sign of Virgo. Sorry about that. We're still in August. This is for the month of September for the sign of Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus for the month of September. Okay. Cut them. We'll spread them out down here. Open up my oracle cards, and we're going to spread them out up here. The romance angel cards are by Doreen Virtue, and these are the twin flame oracle cards by Mystic Moon Oracles. Alright, so messages for the sign of Virgo for the month of September, please. Love messages. Love messages. Love messages. Alright. We're going to spread them out right here on the table. Let me get a drink here. Alright. So the first card is religious factors. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. That's the first love card. Okay. So now we're going to do a couple of clarifiers on it. Mirroring was the first card. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me put it up a little bit closer. It's 2 swans mirroring on the lake. Okay. You guys really can't see them that good. Oh, now you can't see them at all. Sorry. I just wanted to see if I could make them better. Alright, so another card is settling and pause. Okay, so because religious factors are having an influence in your love life, there's some mirroring going on that is causing some pausing and settling within the being influenced. Like, it's the mirroring is there's a pause in it. There's a pause, and there's somebody settling. Let me get another card for that. One more card. Offer. Okay. So, alright, that makes sense. Alright, so there's some mirroring going on whenever it comes to your religion or spiritual path. There's some mirroring going on. And there's a pause in an offer, because the last card was offer. Okay? So that makes sense why I got the pause card. Okay? So because there's mirroring going on, there's some settling going on. And they're pausing on taking action on coming forward with an offer because of the mirroring. Okay? So next card. Okay, it says, make an effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Absolutely. You're being guided through Archangel Metatron. Alright, by listening to your the messages that are coming through your third eye. Alright, so shadow work. Alright. Victim. The answer is no. Okay. So make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So you have to, whoever you're watching this video for the love part, okay? It's like they want to make the effort, but they're in their shadow work, and they're possibly claiming that they're a victim, or they're making you a victim. And the answer is no. Are they going to make the effort? I'm not going to say they're not, but the answer is no. And they're doing their shadow work. Are you a victim? Maybe not. The answer is no. Are you a victim? The shadow work is making them realize that they are not the victim, or making you the victim is not good. So the answer is no. You are not a victim, and you should make the effort and do your shadow work. Alright, so the next card is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. Material world. Release. Cycles. Okay. So this tells me that you're going to have heart-to-heart conversations in the material worlds. You're going to release that by doing your shadow work, releasing the victim part of the mentality, and it's going to bring about a change of a cycle. Okay. So, yes, in the material world, you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation that's going to help you release some negativity or the feeling of being a victim by doing your shadow work, taking the pause, and recognizing the mirroring and the change, and it's going to bring about a new cycle. Okay? So, that's beautiful. All right. One more card. I think there's 3 there. Yeah. One more card. Alright. Calling in your soulmate, Virgos. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help bring you together. Alright. Let's see what the confirmation is. Admitted. Oh, no. Admired. Sorry. Barrier. And mask. Okay. So I'm going to say, to call in your soulmates, you need to take off the mask, get rid of the barrier. And this card, she kind of does look like she's poised. Like that last card, Poised. Where's it at in here? See how, like, she's poised on a pedestal kind of thing? Well, that's what this lady looks like. She's poised for something. She's being admired. Okay, so calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmation, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, so admired, barrier, and mask. So this tells me, in order to call in your soulmate, you need to kind of like admit, well, you need to release the barriers, take off the mask, and you will be admired. As soon as you step out of the mask card. What was that? The Seven of Swords that popped out at the beginning of the reading? Like you're being shady? Take off the mask. You'll be admired, and you'll be able to call in your soulmate. You got to release the barriers, take off the mask, and realize that self-love, love yourself first, admire yourself first, will help you call in your soulmate. But you got to take off the mask and get rid of the barriers. We seen that at the very beginning of this reading with the Seven of Swords, okay, and the Nine of Swords. You really need to get rid of that feeling of abandonment. Quit hiding behind the mask. Get rid of the barriers, because they're not good for you. Okay? Alright, Virgos. That would be the conclusion of your reading. I did, I think, 4 cards. If you would like a more personal reading, please contact me at crosscall@gmail.com, or you can jump on my Facebook page and give me a shout. I'd be glad to help you out. Blessed be from the Christ Priestess.